Hello, and welcome to our Saturday live transmission series. Welcome to everyone who's tuning in. We have people on Facebook, YouTube. Welcome. We also have a live audience today here in magnificent Lake Tahoe. These folks have gathered to take part of our Level Up gathering, our annual gathering, which starts now, today's session. So welcome to you all. We're streaming 4 more sessions throughout the rest of the weekend. So if you've not signed up for Level Up, you still have a chance to. You can go to asiltoxal.com/level-up-2022. The team has links in the chat to join us. If you have to go about your day or head to bed after this transmission, you can always access the replays, so no worries there. For those who are new, my name is Crystal. I'm with Ascension One, the foundation that supports the work of the channel. And I'm here to guide you into and out of the sessions. Last we came together, we explored listening to the call within with Emmanuel. This session, we'll receive a transmission on the topic of aligning for accelerated evolution with the Elohim. As always, we have some newcomers, so I'm going to share a little bit to give those folks context for the work. Asil studied within various spiritual traditions over the last 19 years. 6 years ago, he had a strong spiritual experience that opened up this connection that today we refer to as the channel. This is a connection to both powerful energy and wisdom that during the sessions he will embody and bring through. Through this connection, energy will come through him and reach all those who are tuning into the transmission. This energy will allow you to go deeper in your meditation, as well as receive information that will often take the form of a spoken transmission, or in your own way, visions, messages, or an inner knowing. The process for Asil to get into trance includes spontaneous movements of his body and hands, shaking of his body. Sometimes his eyes will roll upwards. It may not seem it, but this is all normal. He can stop the embodiment at any time. He has access to his human consciousness. The channel will bring through guides that will specifically introduce themselves with the names humanity has given them. You might recognize some of these as angels, archangels, or higher forms of consciousness. Once the energy field is established, then an energetic alignment begins. People report having powerful experiences even over live stream, so it's really easy. During this time, sit back and focus on being in an open, meditative state. Just by being receptive, you've included yourself in this energy, so there's nothing else that you need to do. During the session, you may bring in a loved one into your mind and heart to have them receive the benefits as well. You can set an intention. You can release any old wounds, thoughts, emotions that no longer serve you. People share often that things come up for them even in the absence of an intention. So flow with that and just accept all that arises. For people who can support the work, it not only supports Asil, but it supports the whole production team. Many of you supported last session and have already supported this one. It's truly appreciated, and it really helps us keep this work accessible. We have links for your support options in the chats. We invite you to listen with an open mind and an open heart. We recommend that you listen in a space where you can't be interrupted and you turn your phone off. We also recommend you stay tuned in through the entire session. If you're in a deep meditative state at the end of the energy transmission, it's okay if you can't hang on to every word thereafter. The benefit of staying with us is what's most important, and the words can be replayed and read later. We're recording the audio and video, and we'll provide the video and the transcript on our website following this transmission. As the session ends, we will sit together for a few minutes in silence and give you all enough time to come back into this state of consciousness. Enjoy your journey, I'll see you back here upon your return.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for joining. And hello to everyone that is here in the room with us. It's a rare opportunity to do hybrid events where we have a live audience and an online audience. It's also twice or three times the complexity to deliver an event like this. So thank you to the entire team that has worked tirelessly to make this happen. This weekend we've dedicated to reflect on what it means to level up as a human being. And a lot of the sessions that we provided ahead of this weekend were focused on alignment. Seemingly, alignment is an important aspect, an important element of leveling up. Growing, expanding, you can call it whatever you want, upgrading. So, in the sessions, we are guided to go into a deep, quiet state, physically, emotionally, mentally, into a state where we can be an observer of all that is us. We rarely have the conscious opportunity to be an observer of all that we are. Constantly operating in the day-to-day things that are requested of us or that we have created for ourselves. And being human and just flowing through the human experience is fun. Feels natural for most of you. Yet, the opportunity to be an observer of all that we are beyond our mind, beyond our heart, beyond even this physical body that we have, is a great opportunity. Something special happens when we get to that observer place. First and foremost, we have the opportunity to see the things that are and were out of alignment. We get to see potential pain points. We get to see raw spots or blind spots. And we get to experience all of it without necessarily judging ourselves harshly or evaluating how well we've done and how not so well we've done. In that observer state, none of it really matters. We are observing all that we are. And we all have our raw spots, and we all have our challenges. We all have our primal needs and our primal side. Humans are complex beings. So allowing this complexity to be witnessed is a beautiful way of becoming conscious of who you are, of all that you are. The guides refer to that as great awareness or expanded states of awareness. You become more aware of yourself. And as you become more aware of yourself, you start to become more aware of everything else, your relationships, those around you, your interactions, your choice of life, your path, and how much the past is impacting the present, and how much the future is impacted by the past. All of that becomes available in moments of silence like this. It may not happen overnight, but it will happen. Even more so, as we go into these states of alignment, into these states of expanded consciousness, we get to experience what it means to be in an energetic space with many others that are in the same state of being. Many others that are holding an expanded state of awareness. And then you get to notice and experience a feeling of collective, a feeling of deep and intrinsic connection. So much so that it is the most fundamental fabric of existence, this connection. Some of us refer to it as oneness, wholeness, unity. And we might even experience the human identity and the human form that we live as a momentary illusion. It's a very persistent and convincing illusion. And it's a beautiful one too. But it is clearly a temporary experience. And in this temporary experience, there is great opportunities for learning. And this learning process, the guides refer to as an evolutionary process. We always learn consistently. We learn consciously by choice, and we learn unconsciously as well. When we choose to do this kind of spiritual practice, or any other kind of spiritual practice, we're choosing to learn and expand consciously. We are on a conscious evolutionary path. And that in itself is a great gift to yourself, first and foremost. And by extension, a great gift to all of those around you and the human collective. Will it be challenging at times? Sure. Might you see and feel things that you did not want to see and feel? Possible. But as a result of this conscious evolution, the capacity of receiving everything that life has to offer to you, your capacity expands. And you will find yourself holding a stronger alignment in moments of challenge, in moments of distress, in moments of service to others. And that alignment inside becomes the core of your being, a natural aspect of who you are. So thank you all for joining. Thank you all for choosing consciously this evolutionary journey and process. Today's session is dedicated to aligning for collective evolution. So let's see what the guides have to say about it and also what kind of energetic adjustments we will receive. Remember, you don't have to listen to every word intently or try to understand it right away. Just relax into the energy and allow your mind and your subconscious do what it needs to do to fully receive the benefits of this session. 1, 2. Greetings. We are Elohim. All of you have witnessed the turbulences and the beauties of the human experience. Not once, but many times. Many lives lived, many experiences captured, many learnings and realizations unfolded, integrated and embedded into the soul container that consistently chooses to return into the human form, to continue its evolutionary journey. You are truly an eternal being. Yet, as eternal being, choosing a temporary experience, to learn in unique ways. To allow for circumstances to occur that are uniquely designed for this particular life, for this particular identity that you have assumed. In the choice of incarnating as a human being, this soul container of you assumes the infusion of the human consciousness. It is a combination of both your presence, all that you bring into this human form as an eternal being, and the human consciousness as a collective. And all human experiences return as learnings and realizations into this human consciousness construct. Therefore, every experience ever had is recorded, is utilized and remembered. All experiences request a realization to occur, and every realization in itself continues the expansion, the maturation, and the evolution of human consciousness. You are a representative and a steward of this human consciousness collective. The first and most significant responsibility you hold is to live your life. And in this process of awakening, you choose to live life more consciously. You choose to learn and experience more consciously. You choose to evolve more consciously. This is your journey as an individual. This is your life, gifted to you and chosen by you. What will you make of this life? Entirely yours to decide. Despite the circumstances and the constellations that have unfolded for you, this life will always be yours. The choices as well. The direction to walk, the direction to think, the direction to feel, the direction of evolution. Once you have taken full embrace of this choice that you hold for living a life consciously, those around you, those in relationship to you, will start to witness a newly found alignment, a newly found peace, a newly found maturity and presence. And they will wonder, what was your secret of finding this peace? They too would like to find the peace within themselves, experience life more consciously, choose more often than being a subject to the unfoldings of this reality. Even if you choose not to choose, ultimately it becomes yours. And you find yourself in power, in mastery over your life, over your experiences and the unfoldings of this reality. At times, the learnings that you have chosen will be beyond the interests of the mind, the interests of the heart, or the physical body. At times, the experiences will be challenging in their nature to bring forth a moment of reflection. An opportunity to witness a significant learning and realization to emerge from the experiences that have occurred. And as you allow yourself to grow, the challenges themselves feel no longer as challenging as they used to. A natural embrace of the human experience unfolds within you. A natural love for life becomes an intrinsic aspect of your being. Even in challenging moments, you will notice your heart remains open. The love for life is still present. The desire to learn is still active. greater trust in life integrates within your being. Becomes part of who you are. Becomes part of your presence in relationships. This trust that you hold within yourself is truly empowering for others, as they too find themselves trusting more themselves and the unfolding of this life experience. The evolution of consciousness in human form represented by you is driven by your conscious choices to evolve and learn, to realize. Therefore, your self-realization is the key to the evolution of humanity's consciousness. The questions you have about life, about purpose, about relationships, how to live well, how to serve well, all dissipate. They become naturally an aspect of your being, of your knowing, of your trust. The words spoken, the thoughts thought, the emotions felt, a natural extension of this alignment within. The actions performed, a natural extension of the alignment within. The continuation of your evolution will request more challenges in interpersonal relations as well as in collective experiences. Societal challenges will emerge as duality and polarization will rise. Yet, the challenges you will no longer approach with fear, concern, and worry. You will approach the challenges with an internal alignment that you have found, a greater presence to witness yourself in the face of challenge. The ability to hold yourself aligned in the midst of these challenging unfoldings, no matter how large or small the challenges may seem. Unwavering in the storms of life, still human, still feeling, still observing and evaluating, yet no longer crushed by the challenge itself. No longer swayed by the winds of change. This reality is yours to hold and know that you can truly achieve, that you can truly be. While you will find yourself consistently falling out of alignment, you will know the tools to return back into alignment. While you will witness new aspects of your being that you have not known before, you will face these new parts of your existence with grace and curiosity. This is the evolution of humanity, the evolution of its consciousness through those that have chosen to consciously evolve. It is driven, directed, and catalyzed by you. And remember, one individual, a small group of individuals, a community, a single country, a single tribe can truly make a difference for the entire humanity. Be that seed of change. Be that seed of evolution. Be that seed of expansion. And assume your power. Our presence, our support to you and all of those that choose this journey to consciously evolve will be to fuel the realizations and to support the alignments, to find a greater acceleration and greater ease in the journey of your choice. Our presence is not to solve the questions and the riddles, the puzzles and the problems that you have found in this human experience. Merely to provide direction, to provide wisdom that is already within you. Wisdom ready to come into embodiment. In this current time of evolution, an acceleration of growth, an acceleration of awakenings will occur. You are the pioneers of this generation to walk this path. And with grace, you will extend your hand to others that find themselves confused in this newly found expansion. The uncertain, the unknown, the awakening itself, a destabilizing experience for some. Yet knowing and witnessing the way you walk this path as an example will allow them to rest and to trust. The awakening of humanity will change the way you will perceive yourselves, the way you will perceive your relationship to this earth, the way you will perceive your actions as human beings, with each other, to each other, and on this planet. Yet many will resist. Self-realization can provide obstacles seemingly unsurmountable. And trust that was broken in past experiences seemingly irreparable. Some of you will find this journey challenging, at times unsurmountable, faced with obstacles impossible to pass. In moments, remember, even the obstacle itself is a mere illusion to provide an opportunity for growth and learning. Trust that you can receive the learning with time, with a state of expansion, and with trust. Thank you for listening to our words. We will now commence with the adjustments to support you on your journey of evolution. Thank you for receiving this transmission. Our gift to you. You can slowly become aware of the expanded states that you have gone to. The expanded state of consciousness that you hold. And the seeming relaxation and calm, the sense of peace that you have found. You will become adept to this newly found peace, and you can take it into your life, all aspects of your life. The good thing is, once you've found it once, you can find it again and again and again. It becomes a natural part of you forever. Thank you all for joining. Many blessings.
Welcome back, everyone. Take time to come back into your body. Be conscious. Take any extra time you need in a sitting or lying position. Or stay in this state as long as you need to. We're quietly coming back into the room here, grounding into Lake Tahoe. As we're coming back, I have a few gentle closing remarks. Next month, we will deliver a Q&A session with Emmanuel on the same topic, aligning for accelerated ascension. Aligning for accelerated evolution. As questions emerge throughout the month, feel free to ask them by responding to a Mighty Networks poll that we have posted. If you've not signed up yet for Mighty Networks, the team will post a link in the chat for you to join us. The production team will then choose a few questions to ask the channel next month from the list that you've submitted in the poll. This work is possible because of your support. As you would imagine, it takes a village to bring the channel to this space and beam it out to all of you. If you find this of value, please consider supporting us to keep this work accessible. There are links in the chat for your giving options. For those continuing on with the Level Up annual gathering virtually, we will see you back here at 11:45 a.m. Pacific time today. For those who may have not signed up yet, we welcome you to join us by registering at asiltoxal.com/level-up-2022. Sorry, I'm still a little out of it. We recommend being gentle with yourself over the next couple of hours if you can. If possible, create space to be with yourself to get the most out of this experience. And if it's evening where you are, rest well. Sleep will certainly be beneficial. If you're required to move about your day, that's perfectly okay too. Try to bring the energy and mindfulness with you as you interact with the energies of the world. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for contributing your time and your presence. I feel the light emanating from all of you, and it fills my heart with joy. Take care and see you soon.